Hello, my name is Jamden Merjola. I'm with Abacus Data Mining Solutions and I'm one of the principals at the company. Today we are going to be demonstrating you our new Parallel Processing ETL tool. It's a three-part series. In this first part we will go through how to create a job, how to schedule it, and how to execute it. In the second part we will go deep dive into parallel processing, like running jobs on multiple boxes at the same time and being able to control them from a single location. It's a pretty cool feature. In the last part of the series, we will go through the extensibility features and also some of the bells and whistles of the application, like notifications, logging capabilities. Let's kick off. There are three parts of the application. The first part that I would like to mention to you is the ETL worker. This is where we process the jobs. And here you can see that it is a Windows Form application. It is a Windows Form application because we would like to see the logs actually. We can also run this application as a Windows service at the background. And you can have multiple workers on a single box. It doesn't need to be one-to-one. They just need to be listening to different ports. That's about it. The second application is the Etl Controller. This is where your maintenance people or production support people are going to be using and from a central location. It can control multiple workers at the same time, as many as workers as you want. Here I have only one worker and it's just waiting idle. If I had multiple workers, I could have been seeing all of them over here. Right underneath I can see the jobs that are waiting to be executed for today. On the right hand side I see the jobs that are being in progress. If I had some, it would have been showing up here. Right underneath I am going to be seeing the jobs that are waiting for the others to be completed. These are the jobs that have sequential dependencies. This is pretty much it in terms of the Etl controller. I'm not going to go deep into some of the other functionalities. Now, let's see how we are going to create the jobs. It's done by this ETL repository. It's extremely intuitive. So, I am just going to go through a simple Etl job creation process right now with you. I'll come over here, this plus sign, and click on New Job. As a job name, I say New Employee, New Employee. As a description, a New Employee table. As a group, if I want to group these jobs, it's an AdventureWorks job. I am close to done. So now I'm going to select my extractor from the list. I'll set my data source, which is localhost, and my database is AdventureWorks. And I'm not going to change the security type. It can stay as Windows integrated, but I would like to type my own SQL query. Select top 1 star from sales.customer order by new ID. This is just going to pull one row randomly selected. I'll save it. Pretty much my extraction stage is over. Now the loading stage. For that, I open up the load section. I selected the MySQL bulk copy loader. I uploaded it. Double clicked on it. Now I'm going to set the values. Localhost as my data source. My initial catalog will be again AdventureWorks. I'd like to deposit the data into the same database. And as a new table, I'd like to say new customer. And instead of truncating and loading every time, I'm just going to say, hey, do not truncate it at each and every time. That's about it. Now I'm going to save this application and close it. At this point, I'm pretty much done. The only thing that's missing is my scheduling mechanism. In order to make that happen, I need to select this job and click on this calendar icon. Here, you can see that I can schedule the job on daily basis, on weekly basis, or monthly or custom. I would like to schedule the job on custom basis, in which I want to run this job every 10 seconds. So I click save, schedule has been saved, and then I close the window. We are pretty much done at this point. Now, let's go back to our controller and start kicking off our jobs. I'll click on, as you can see on the left hand side, our job is appearing. Now I'm going to kick off the jobs. I'll kick off. The clock is going to start ticking, and our job moved from left side to the right side, and it has been executed. How do I know that it has been executed? First, it appeared over here, and second, the true test is here. Every 10 seconds, essentially, my job is being executed over and over again. And here you can see the logs of those executions. If something goes wrong, this is going to notify you. Also, it's going to write to a log file in your local box as well. So today we went through our Parallel Processing ETL. We created a job, we scheduled it, and we executed it. This was the first part of this series. In the next part, we will go deep into the parallel processing features. Until then, have a great day, and if you have suggestions or comments, feel free to reach me at cemd@abacusdms.com. My email address is also be available right at the bottom of this video. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.